I think the best thing is it's going to be in person again, the opportunity to talk to colleagues. We've got an amazing, exciting program ahead of us for our pure science, as well as all the translational stuff, and of course the non-clinical stuff.
Yeah, I think being back in person is a real benefit to kind of catch up with old friends and colleagues, to be able to interact both in the sessions and have a sort of proper back and forth Q&A, but also in between times in the coffee queue and at lunch. Well,
it is that networking opportunity, isn't it?
Yes.
That really makes these events so worthwhile. Yeah. It's great to come from all parts of the world, and I think the program this year too is very diverse, which is exciting. We've got a lot of interesting abstracts, great workshops, particularly in the applied and pure sciences this year.
Are there any big highlights that you've seen in the program?
Oh, we've got some really exciting abstracts that have come through from applied neuroscience, some really basic, good experimental studies that have come through, really translational stuff we can see that could potentially make a difference. Yeah. So I'm really excited.
Yeah, I think there's from the clinical side, Howard Goldman's doing a state-of-the-art about dementia risk with OAB drugs, which is a hugely hot topic at the moment. A lot of controversy in the literature. A lot of people misunderstanding the literature, and I think it's going to be very very helpful for colleagues to really get the chapter and verse on where we are. And there's I think one of the big strengths of the ICS is its multidisciplinary nature, and there's some really good stuff coming through from physiotherapy and nursing as well. So there's a lot for everyone to come and enjoy.
So big highlights for you then. What are you most looking forward to?
I think the state-of-the-art lectures are always worth attending. Often a very nice kind of overview of what's going on and what's latest. So Chantal Demong's group have got a really interesting paper looking at when you can start to see benefits from pelvic floor exercises in older women.
Really important.
And that's people will say, I did my exercises for 3 days and they didn't work. So being able to say, look, it's going to take this long is very helpful.
Really important stuff.
And there's also a long-term follow-up from Kari Burr from Sweden, who's looking at 8-year follow-up from OASIS and anal sphincter injury following childbirth. So, I see these patients 40 years later as a geriatrician, so getting that sort of picture of the early changes and what can be done is going to be very, very exciting for me.
Very exciting. And I think there's a good collection of different workshops as well,
yes.
isn't there? A real spread and
absolutely.
exciting things.
The blowing my own drum at the ethics committee, we're putting on a workshop which is on the core curriculum, which is free. We're looking at the ethics of continence care in people with dementia, who are obviously a very vulnerable group, and lots of very surgical workshops, very practical workshops.
Good. So everybody should come.
Yes, we'll see you in September.